Hi guys, I'm Sid. This is going to be the first video of my cash stuffing journey. As of right now, I have been interested in cash stuffing for about 6 months-ish. Finally decided to bite the bullet with the encouragement of my boyfriend. Both of us decided it was probably a good idea for me to at least try to see if we can stay on budget. As of right now, I only have the one binder. It's just going to be for my cash envelopes. Chose my favorite color, yellow. And eventually I will get binders for my high and low priority sinking funds. But for right now, I've got the envelopes made. By no means are they pretty. Most of the labels are just going to be index cards with highlighter, but eventually with gift cards that I redeem from Fetch and from money that I deposit from Upside, I'm planning on trying to get everything set up the way I'd like it to and just kind of grow into cash stuffing the way that I would like to do it. So as of right now in my cash envelopes, I have got gas is the first one, and then I have groceries, which last week I did go ahead and put a little bit of money into my envelopes just to kind of help me get in the groove of cash stuffing. Didn't do the full amount that I'm going to be doing today, but just kind of wanted to get in the habit of it. So I will be unstuffing this here in a little bit. And then I have eating out, personal, my boyfriend's personal spending, date night, pets. We do have 3 dogs. So if you hear any, like their paws puttering around, I am on tile, so it kind of echoes a little bit in this house. So it is what it is. They love to say hi. Then I'll have household. And then I do have a savings challenge started and a coffee challenge, which I'll go more in depth on that here in a little bit. And then I just have another envelope for my receipts, which I will scan into Fetch. So that is it on my cash envelopes. In my high priority sinking funds, first one we have is debt. I plan on making another video just kind of going over what my boyfriend and I's attack plan is, or plan of attack is for, plan of attack is for tackling our debt. Then we have Taylor Swift, which my lovely bosses decided to get my coworker and I. We're both crazy Taylor Swift fans. They actually got us floor seats for one of her shows in July. So we will be going to see her, and I just want to save up for merch and drinks and food and kind of anything else that I feel like I want to get while I'm at the concert. Car insurance. We do pay our car insurance every 6 months. This is just going to kind of help us set aside a little bit of the start of that bill. Taxes. So I have a full-time job as a receptionist here in town. And then I also clean the office that I work at, and I clean another business in town, and the cleanings don't have taxes taken out. So I'm just trying to get a head start on trying to set aside some money for that just in case. Medical. Car, which is going to be more of a car maintenance fund. Gifts, vacations, and family. And then in my low priority sinking funds, I have Christmas, which is going to be for 2023. As of right now, we have all of our Christmas gifts and kind of everything set aside and ready to go for this year. Then I have a pet sinking fund, which I plan on going more in depth in a different video on that. But basically, it's just going to be rollover from whatever I don't spend on pet food, kind of setting aside for their vet bills and grooming bills, anything like that. Clothing, beauty, Costco, casino trips. So my boyfriend and I both like going to casinos every once in a while. Normally probably about a month before we decide to go ahead and go. We're both kind of itching to go almost. So we're just going to try to set aside a little bit of money. That way we can save up. And that way whenever we decide we do want to go, we have something started and we're not trying to pull it from our budget. tattoo. I'd like to get my first tattoo here in the next year or so, and I know my boyfriend would probably like to get another one, so just kind of starting to save for that. Grocery sinking fund, much like the pets one, it's just going to be if we end up going over in a week, or like have a week that we're going to be spending more money on groceries than what we normally allot, so we're just going to try to save up for that. Gas, same concept, and down payment. So as of right now, we do own the house that we live in. I actually bought it the same month that I met my now boyfriend. However, the house is about 800 square feet, built in 1911, so it's pretty old, pretty small. So for us and our 3 dogs, we've really outgrown it and would like to find something at least a little bit bigger, and just kind of get the ball rolling on that, because as of right now, financially, it's the best option for us to stay here just because of how low the mortgage payment is. We can't really rent anything for as cheap as we can live here, nor could we even attempt to buy anything for as cheap as we could live here. So that is my high and low priority sinking funds. So I'm gonna go ahead and unstuff the little bit of cash I had left over from last week. I believe it is only in groceries. So from last week, we have $1, $2, $3, $4, and $5 left in groceries. So I'm gonna set that over there, and that'll be stuffed into savings challenges at the end of the video. So first off, let me get this all counted. So my boyfriend and I have a plan of trying to stuff about $200 every week, just in the cash envelopes. I'm not going to be stuffing the sinking funds as of right now. That's kind of what my savings challenges are going to go towards. As I complete those, I'll kind of reallocate to the sinking funds. But as of right now, kind of paying off our debt is the main priority, and that is just easier or more easily done with it being in the account currently. So this is kind of just going to help us keep on budget with our everyday expenses while we throw everything we can at our debt to try to get it knocked out. So for today, instead of the 200, we have 180. I had to stop on the way back from the bank and grab a couple things, so we'll just be doing the 180 today. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 165, 70, 175, and 180. And this was the odd amount of change I had from one of my checks, so I just went ahead and set that aside as well. It's just 82 cents. So in gas this week, I'm gonna go ahead and stuff $40. So 20, 10, 20, 30, 35, and 40. And for groceries, so we are trying to stick with only eating at the house for right now. We're both trying to get our health kind of in check and trying not to spend as much money on eating out. So we are going to allow $50 this week for groceries. We did do a big grocery trip, I think 2 weeks ago. So on anything that's not really perishable, we're pretty well set. So that's 20, 40, and 50. And then in eating out, we do try like once a week to limit our eating out just to once a week. However, this week we're not really planning on going out to eat just because we had several Thanksgivings last week and we have some family coming down this weekend. So we're probably not going to eat out, but just in case, we're going to set aside 20. In my personal spending, I'm going to put 20. I'm going to put 20 in. It was supposed to be 30, but 10 of that was taken whenever I had to stop on the way back from the bank. So that's 10 and 20. And my boyfriend's personal spending, he's just gonna get 10 for this week. Again, he was supposed to have 20, but 10 came out of personal spending, so down to 10. Date night, we're just gonna put $10 in. Normally, we are very much homebodies and don't do much for date night. We might watch a movie together, maybe cook something together, something simple like that. But as of like going out on dates, not super big on that. So we're probably just gonna set aside some money each week, let it build up, and then once we do decide to go do something, because anything that we normally want to go do is more expensive, so that'll kind of help us save up for that, and then when we do decide, we have the funds. For pets this week, I'm just gonna put 20. The dogs got food last week, and so we should be good for this week, but just in case, we'll have that 20 set aside. For household, we'll just be putting in 10. That is 5 and 10. We did a big Costco trip just a couple months ago, and so most of our household essentials are pretty well stocked for a while, but just in case there's anything little that comes up that we need, like I know I'm gonna need conditioner and just anything like that. Okay, so that brings us to the savings challenge, which I'm using the Easy Mini Cash Budget Planner from Celisa, or Beautifully Me and You. She was kind of a really big inspiration. Love watching her videos. I also have her weekly cash budget planner, but I'm gonna start using that in videos come January. I was using it today and my dog accidentally knocked over a glass onto it, and so everything I was working on got soaking wet and looks a little ugly. So we're gonna hold off until next month and then it'll be in videos. But for right now, we're working on a couple different savings challenges in here. So for the $5 I had left over in groceries, which again was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm doing the $100 in 30 days savings challenge, and I am just going to color in a 5 for today. Okay. And so in that savings challenge then, you're going to have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and $17. I will update that savings tracker after the video. And then for the coffee challenge, so I'm doing the coffee or tea savings challenge, where if you buy a coffee, you put half of what you would spend on that coffee into the challenge. However, I rarely buy myself coffee. Again, my bosses normally will treat me and my coworker to coffee once, normally twice a week. So this is just if I decide to get myself a coffee, so I have no idea when this one will be completed, but as of right now, it just has, I believe, $6 in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes. Okay. And those receipts I will scan into Fetch as soon as I finish up this video. And that is it on cash envelopes. And then for the change that I have, I've also been working on the penny challenge, which I believe she has a free PDF you can download. on this, but I just went ahead and got the book because I wanted to kind of have everything to work on as I get started. However, as I've been filling it in over the last week, for the 82 cents that I have here, I don't have a spot to color, so I'm just going to go ahead and get the 28 cents marked off, but then go ahead and put everything in there instead of just holding on to some change. Because worst case scenario, I'd rather have more in the savings challenge than less. So I'm going to color in that guy. Okay, so that is everything for my first cash stuffing. I hope you guys enjoyed. I plan on uploading a video once a week, just doing the weekly cash stuffing. Eventually, I would like to get to more than one video a week, and I know I definitely want to do like a monthly wrap up and anything like that. However, I'm trying not to overload myself. So we'll see how well that works. But for right now, that'll be it for today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and hope you would consider subscribing just so you can follow along with my cash stuffing journey. That's it for today. Bye.